Hi, I'm Stuart Ogawa, co-founder and CTO for Forsent Health. The purpose of this video is to briefly demonstrate Eva, an AI-based mobile application that helps dementia patients and caregivers throughout the day. Eva helps dementia patients in three basic areas. First, Eva listens to frequently asked questions that loved ones repetitively ask because they cannot remember the answer to their questions. Eva uses a familiar voice, such as a family member or friend, to respond to the loved one. This takes the stress off the family member or caregiver who has to repetitively answer the same questions over and over, and provides these answers in real time to the loved one so that they do not get agitated or sad. Second, Eva listens to comments and utterances from the loved one while they are sad or agitated. Based on the loved one's utterances or comments, Eva uses familiar family voices or friends' voices to engage the loved one away from that sad or agitated state by showing familiar slideshows, pictures, and videos of the loved one's spouse, children, grandchildren, or friends in different activities and events. This engaged with the world approach redirects the loved one away from that sad or agitated mood to a more calm and relaxed mood. Additionally, this takes the stress off the caregiver having to perform all of the redirection from the sad or agitated mood to a more calm, secure, and safe mood. Finally, third, Eva analyzes and notifies family members and caregivers if their loved one is excessively sad or agitated. An intelligent email or text will be sent to the family member to notify them to visit the loved one because the loved one really needs their help and support at the moment. Now, let's take a look at the demo. This is our application, Eva. It currently runs on Android devices with an Android operating system of 6.0 or greater. In the future, we plan on having an iOS version for Apple products. To make this demo easier to view, I will start the application on the tablet, and then I will present the application in use on a larger screen. Let's start Eva.
Hi, I'm Eva.
Let's demonstrate three types of use cases. First, let's perform a few frequently asked questions and answer examples. Did you pay the property taxes? Yes, I paid the property taxes last month. What is Joshua doing this summer?
Joshua is working as a gymnastics coach and taking piano lessons and learning to drive this summer.
What is Camden doing this summer?
Hi, Grandma. I have gymnastics practice and piano lessons this summer. I also have math and English tutoring.
Is the landscaper fertilizing the lawn? Yes, Mom, the lawn looks great. I just drove by and he's doing a great job. So those were a few examples of frequently asked questions. Next, let's perform a few comments and utterance examples. I don't like you. Mom, take a look at the boys doing the piano recital. I like meals here. Hi, Mom. This is the sunset from our Maui house. I miss Stan. Hi Mom, take a look at the family slideshow. Picture of the boys. Hi Mom, take a look at the boys doing gymnastics. What grade are you in, Joshua?
I will be in 10th grade next year. I am taking English, Advanced Algebra, AP European History, Music, and Chemistry.
What grade are you in, Camden?
I will be in 6th grade next year and taking math, English, music, history, and PE.
This is Eva's cloud application portal. The purpose of this portal enables the family member or caregivers to set up and personalize Eva for a loved one and family. We're not going to demonstrate how to set up and personalize Eva in this video, but we will briefly show loved ones' moods and corresponding behavior events and metrics. Eva's brain is powered by AI, machine learning, and algos to learn and personalize the pictures and videos presented to the loved one. We create do not playlists if a loved one, for example, becomes agitated or sad by seeing certain family or friend pictures and videos. Pictures and videos that create calm, relaxed, and increased happiness are tagged for future pictures and video presentation. Finally, we apply this data science to analyze, predict, and recommend actions for family members and caregivers concerning their loved one in real time. In here, at the utterance trigger, this is actually where we process if we hear certain phrases that were previously recorded and heard. We can actually set triggers within an hour, within a day, within a week or month, user defined, based on what moods they are and how many times they say that. So example, if the person, a loved one, says, "I do not like you," within an hour, 2 times, send a text message or an email to that loved one, family member or caregiver, and it's also date time stamping when that email was triggered or text message was sent out. So that's some of the analytics and actions we're taking right there, depending on what is happening in real time with the loved one. Working up to the track utterances, such as "I don't like you" or "I miss a certain person," we actually are then taking all that information real time from Eva on the mobile application. We heard certain phrases like "I don't like you," "I miss Stan," or the pictures of the boys. We capture that information, and we are also time stamping when those things occurred in real time. And we can generate reports, perform machine learning, AI for predicting and recommending based on this ledger of activity. Finally, in track questions, we do something again very similar in that, depending on the frequently asked question, for example, how old are the kids you are coaching gymnastics, Joshua, and providing that answer, he was happy. We can play it if we wanted to play it. So for example,
I am teaching recreational gymnastics to both boys and girls from ages 6 to 12.
So you can play what actually was response, and notice that the date and time stamp was marked there. And we do that for every frequently asked question. So holistically, when you hear the frequently asked questions, track utterances, when we're triggering off reports, and finally actually the media play track, which describes which video was played or picture. So if it was a Google YouTube video, we state here what was the name of that specific family video or picture, when was it played on, Was it a slideshow on Google Photos or Flickr? We also state that. So the combination of the questions, utterances, when events got triggered off, and what was played, we take those collectively, analyze that, make predictions on what's going to occur in maybe certain questions or agitation occurs more in the afternoon, like with sun setting type of patients who get more agitated or sad in the afternoon. We can start looking at this data when things are happening and predict what's going to happen and send those recommendations ahead of time to caregivers or loved ones, letting them know what's, not loved ones, but family members, when certain events are going to occur, so be prepared for a sad or more agitated mood starting at certain times. So that's a brief explanation of some of the data science that we're applying to the real-time data that's coming in based on questions, utterances, triggers, and media that's played back. That completes the demo. I hope this gives you a basic understanding of what Eva does, how it does it, and provides a few insights of how we help support patients and caregivers. In other videos, we'll discuss how Eva is set up and personalized for each family using Google Photos, YouTube, Flickr, as well as how to set up and personalize Eva for each of your loved ones. Thank you for watching.